Hello and welcome to this new session of Inspo Vibes with SK. Thank you so much for liking and sharing my videos and your comments all the time. Today's video is the story of Kabir and Kavya. Kabir and Kavya had been dating for almost 2 years. So everybody around them had started to question, when are you going to tie the knot? When are you going to move to the next level in your relationship? So every time Kavya would try to broach the subject, Kabir would, talk about something else. She could see that it made him uncomfortable. It made him a little edgy. And she didn't want to get into an argument or a quarrel every so often, and she would quietly just brush off that topic from the table and let things be. Well, things were pretty good between them. They used to have a lot of fun together, going out, but it was all what we call as casual relationship. One would expect in 2 years' time, a casual relationship would move to something more serious than just, dating as we do people that we want to know. They knew about each other, but most of the time it was Kavya who was messaging, who was texting, who was organizing all kinds of events, whether it was birthdays in the family or anniversaries. Whenever she wanted to plan of a job, of things that would happen maybe 3 years down the line, maybe 5 years down the line, she started to talk about her dreams. She wanted to talk about her emotions and things that really mattered to her. Kabir would kind of clamp down. He would very conveniently navigate the conversation away from these topics that really mattered. So Kavya thought that probably there was something missing in her efforts. Being the sincere person that she was and wanting to make things with Kabir into something which was long lasting, because she was so much in love with him, she kept on trying harder and harder and harder. Every time she saw a bit of a red flag or a sticky situation, she took it upon herself that there was something that she was not doing good enough. She needed to do a little more. So whether it was making holiday plans, whether it was job switches, whether it was, the label that they were in a steady relationship, all these things would make Kabir uncomfortable. And Kavya, being the person that she was, kept on taking it as action items for herself, doing more and more and more. And this is where she was stuck in a trap. 2 years down the line, the relationship was still a casual, open-ended relationship, and Kabir not even willing to talk about it, whereas everybody around her was expecting that they would, move to the next level of commitment and probably give a name to their relationship. She didn't know what to do. And the more she gave of herself, the more she started to feel that there was something missing. It started to feel more and more one-sided. She started to feel drained, and in the end she felt that Kabir was not emotionally invested in the relationship. For him, it was like dating used to be in their college days, and he continued to feel happy, and every time we spoke he would say, "What's the problem? We are dating each other, right? We are having fun. Aren't you enjoying yourself? Why do we want to get serious?" So, does this story somewhere echo with you? I think everybody would see a Kabir or a Kavya in their own lives. Either they could be Kabirs or Kavyas. You assign the roles as you see fit or suitable. But I would say all of us, somewhere, some relationship, we feel that we are in that same trap that Kavya feels. We feel the other person is not emotionally available. Wow, emotional availability, a very difficult, complex subject Most of us are not even aware that in a relationship, emotional availability is equally important to make it a robust, strong, healthy relationship that will last a long time. Most of us think just simply physically being together, gifting, and remembering dates and occasions or anniversaries, and when we sometimes even financially being available is enough. But I would say no. Financial availability is one aspect, physically being there is another, but emotionally being there for the other person is a very, very vital, important part if that relationship has to stand the test of time. So, what exactly we mean by this emotional availability? When a person is comfortable with his or her feelings about that relationship, about the other person in the relationship, is confident and comfortable of sitting across the table and talking about the sticky and difficult situations to find an amicable solution out of it, is there to support you when you are low, is talking about a future with you, is involving you in his or her plans for a future that is beyond 1 week or 1 month, is not scared of calling you as a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever names you want to give it, is not scared of declaring to anyone that yes, I am in a relationship with so and so. Yes, I like this person more than simply casual liking, then that person is emotionally available. So look around you, my friends. That's my urge to all of you. That's my invitation to all of you through this video. Don't blindly go through these relationships, taking it upon yourself to make them work, doing all the work in a relationship, because in the end, it will leave you feeling drained, feeling trapped, and feeling somewhere dissatisfied, discontent in the relationship. So look around, see all the relationships around you. Are they emotionally fulfilling? Are the other people in those relationships with you emotionally available and invested in the relationship like you do? If yes, awesome, maintain them, hold on to those relationships because those are beautiful and special. If not, then I think it's time to look at the writing on the wall and take a call. How do you want to take it forward? Right? So to summarize, what have I said? I will give you top 5 signs or symptoms where you can identify that the person is emotionally unavailable. When the person is not progressing beyond a casual relationship and is comfortable keeping it that way, you frequently get the sense that you are one of the options and the person has kept the options open. The person is not willing to talk about a long-term future, and that future which involves you as well. You are the one always doing the things to keep the relationship happening and going, like texting, calling, celebrations, and being there. And lastly, when that person is always shying away from talking about things that matter, things of emotions and feelings, childhoods, difficult situations that he or she went through, and wants to keep things on the surface, then these are the sure short signs that the person is emotionally unavailable. Right? So I hope this video somewhere made some sense to you, somewhere resonates with you. It's a very complex subject, and a lot of stuff is already available. However, my endeavor is to make it as simple as possible, because I want all of you to be surrounded by and to be into healthy, strong, long-lasting, emotionally stable relationships, right? So give it a thought, give it a very good long thought. If you would like to share your thoughts, please do write in the comment box. If you liked my video, please click on the thumbs up icon. If you have not subscribed to my channel, click on the bell icon. It lets you know every time I post a new video, which happens every Wednesday. And share this video with those around you if you think it will help them and bring some clarity and inspiration in their life as well. With that, I end today's story. I hope somewhere you saw a Kabir or a Kavya in your life and you're going to think about it and do something positive for yourself, for those around you, so that you can live in happiness and abundance. So till we meet again next Wednesday with yet another story, this is SK signing off. You take care, be safe, adios and bye-bye.